Let's turn our focus to the tech stack. PDQ has a 10x mentality when it comes to scale. Talk about that 10x mentality from pricing permutations to product combinations. When companies are stitching together PLG and SLG, what are the key considerations they should keep in mind when evaluating their tech stacks? How should they ensure their stacks are future-proofed for GTM?
Yeah, as we were going through our most recent quote to cash re-architecture, we were really applying this 10x mentality of kind of here of, hey, if you were to double things, right? A lot of times you can just do a lot of the same thing that you've always been doing. But when you apply more of a 10x mentality, it forces you to rethink how you're doing things to be able to support a 10x mentality. And I think specifically of, hey, if you were to 10x the number of products you're selling or the different types of packages or bundles or pricing that you offer customers, if you had 10 times the quantity of that, what would that actually mean from a scalability perspective and where would things break? As PDQ applied a lot of that mindset, we started to uncover areas where we needed to rethink our quote to cash process as we're growing to our next stage of our business cycle. And as we are evaluating that, there's a couple of key things for us that really came to mind as we are evaluating our tech stack. Or one of those being really heavily focused on flexibility. And we kind of view flexibility in two key areas, one of which is where's there flexibility around configurability within a tech stack? So think of less code, but more of, hey, I'm clicking and configuring things. And then there's also the aspect of extensibility of I can't do something in a platform. Is this something that we can extend functionality beyond what the platform can do? And this is something that is really important for PDQ is we have an aggressive M&A strategy. And as we don't know the future companies that we're going to acquire and how they do product management and pricing, we really needed something that was going to be very flexible to meet our future needs. Additionally, as we were evaluating our tech stack, we were really conscious around the level of partnership that we'd receive from a billing subscription management quote to cash solution. That's something that we haven't gotten a super great partnership in the past. And that's something for us, if quote to cash processes aren't always sunshine and rainbows, there's often things that come up and we wanted to make sure, right, that we were investing in a company that was going to really be a great partner with us. Two other things I'll touch on quickly, one of which is around stability, right? Obviously, we need to make sure things are working and uptime is really critical. And then also something that's important to us is the speed of flexibility, right? Especially in more of the modern GTM world, speed is really critical of how quickly can you set up new products, new pricing, incorporate a new company that you acquire into your technology. That's something that we've been really conscious of. And this is a little bit of a hypothetical scenario, but imagine if, let's say, your CEO just committed to the board that you're going to be doing geo-based pricing starting in 2 months, and you have to do it on a subset of your customers, right? How would you go about doing that? And those were some of the questions that we thought of. Where are things going to potentially break or have limitations, but also how would we actually try to execute if we wanted to do something really quickly, but also do it in the right way? How do we have the right technology to support it?